Why so many of you come to the class? There's no other place to go? Ah. There was a time, it is said, Satyuga, the word when truth was full and lived and enjoyed. But what a tragedy it would have been. People are living thousands and thousands of years old. What they might have been doing, can you imagine? You can't handle your one-day life. You can't handle your one relationship. You can't handle things like ordinarily things can be handled. And then people were living thousands of years and they handled everything they could handle. You cannot handle life if mind is not steady. Mind is the fastest thing. It can take you to God and it can take you away from God at the same spur of the moment. One thing which is faster than anything you can measure and record is your mind. And Manmat, the people who follow the mind's wisdom are the most qualified, super duper stupid. Because it means you have no identity, no dignity, no personality, no profile, no self-confidence, no respect. Mind is given to you to serve you, and you listen to your mind, and you always forget there are three minds. You don't have one mind. You have mind negative because you have the right to live, and mind has to tell you what is negative. You have a right of positive mind that to tell you what is positive. You have the right to neutral mind which must balance and compute to tell you what it's all about. And even then that is essential, that what is all about you should use through the intelligence channel and pass through consciousness, and that should become your decision. Now how many stages are there? Negative, positive, neutral, intelligence, consciousness, and then you. You come as a sixth person. Everybody looking at me with open eyes, what is he saying? What I'm saying, is that something you else want to say? What I'm saying is a reality. It is $1 million job. You will not be unhappy, you will not be unhappy at all, you will never be unhappy, you cannot be unhappy, nobody can make you unhappy, you will not make anybody unhappy. Am I saying something right? But you have to develop a discipline that everything which comes to you is you and a thing are 6 steps apart. It is automatic. It's a mental capacity. Everything must filter through the negative mind. Hey, where are you going? Mind will say, why is asking? Why is asking? Why me? Why is asking? This is mind. And the positive mind will say, tell him. And the negative mind will say, don't tell him. And neutral mind will say, ask him why he's asking. True. If you know your mind, and none of you know, you don't care. You don't even care there's a mind. Hey, where are you going? You will laugh. You will talk in a body language because you don't want to tell. And if you're going to see your girlfriend, then you will never like to tell. If you have a boyfriend and you are a male, you will Absolutely don't want to tell. You know? We are not telling, there are certain things we talk. I don't know, I can't say it, right now and I have found another thing extraordinary, these 5, 6 things in, I know, watch me this. Yeah? I'm talking, no, I dozed off. Look, can you believe this self-hypnosis? Because I am asking a simple question. I say, okay, we'll not. No, I want to talk. I want to continue this conversation. I want to take advantage of it. What do you think, I'm stupid? What is it? Because we never develop a relationship with our mind. There is only one scripture in the world, Sri Guru Granth, which talks to mind, talks about mind, talks what mind does, what mind is all about. It's a whole science which a man must know. When the soul departed with God with a subtle body, soul said, Lord, I'm leaving you. I don't want to leave you. The God said, no, you won't leave me. Gave the mind. He said, what is this? This will protect you, negative mind. What is this? This will strengthen you, positive mind. She said, but when I will know what is right and wrong, he gave the neutral mind. They gave 3 gifts of the mind. Conscious, subconscious and unconscious. You want to know in the science, you want in the geometry, you want through algebra, you want to know through me, or you want to know through your mistakes. It's your problem. Each one have you to learn and train. And there is something about your talk which I want to tell you. When you want to talk, you talk either from security or from insecurity. Inferiority complex or superiority complex. And you talk with the identity of achieving something. You never talk to talk. It's the most dangerous thing to talk just to achieve something. Talk has to talk. Because when you talk, the other person answers, another person talk, a mutual understanding is developed. That is called friendship, that's called wisdom, that's called grace. But when you talk and you want to achieve, it scares everybody. You lose the grounds. Even your right talk becomes groundless. Never communicate to control, to convince, or to achieve. The best salesmen don't talk to sell. Hi, how are you? How is the weather? I'm glad to see you after long. Oh, by the way, I have some present. Look at the new brand we got. Yeah, I was thinking it will sell best with you. You'll make a few bucks. I need a few bucks, you know. Push it on the shelves faster. Best salesman. Just, hey, Bill, put it on the shelves, huh? Hey, also empty the shelves faster, you know, these days. My wife is in the family way and you understand. Oh, yeah, oh, Peter, don't worry about it. Fill it all up, man. It's all yours. That's salesmanship. Not, you got to buy it. It's the best project. What are you talking about? You know, somebody says somebody's barking. Aggressive talking is the most offending way of living. Not what you talk, how you talk. If your talk has no reverence, you have no chance to win. Everybody shall leave you. You will be more lonely that you can even spell it. You know what is the problem with rich people? Moment they get money, money becomes their friend, everywhere is still lost. They become totally isolated. See, a rich home has higher fences than even the house. You know that? You talk to rich men, Huh? Who are you? Huh? What do you want? He thinks everybody is coming to put a hand in his pocket and take the purse away. He doesn't think the other person can say something nice. It's a very funny word. Once a rich man was walking, from his butt pocket the purse fell out. There was a poor guy there, just ordinary person in shreds. He picked it up. He ran after him. He said, "Sir, you have lost your purse." He turned around. "What purse?" He said, "I think this purse fell from you, it's not yours." He looked around, there was his picture and all that. He said, "You bugger, you stole it, you want a tip?" He said, "I'm glad you have your purse back, I don't need a tip." And he said, "Mister, let me give you a tip. I'm very poor, but I'm more honest than you." I think I met this guy when I used to teach in UCLA. He's still going through psychiatrist from that one language. The guilt has eaten him up. His personality is shattered. Because the way this man says, now he has nightmares. At night his face comes to him and tells him so loud like a cannon fire, "I may be poor, but I am honest than you." He used to tell me he hears this voice when he walks. Because you are not a body, not a mind, not a soul, not a occupation, not a home, not a garden, not a car. You are representing performance. Now what's this word I'm using? Representing performance of the creative God. So your language, your actions, your behavior must line itself with your dignity, your divinity, your grace. Beauty, my friends, is not what you imagine is beauty. That night I was watching the movie of this lady who was the first sex symbol in America. Anybody knows her name? Harlow. Jean Harlow. Do you believe she was a sex symbol, she never had a sex? And when she started doing sex, she did it so bad and drank so much, she died on the beach. Depression when leads to frustration, or frustration leads to depression, your life is not going to be death right away, but it will be a living drama of misery. There's no such word, misery, until you create it. And you know, very funny people, we call ourselves God and God representative. When somebody tells us, "Hi, I love you," you don't believe it. And then you go around to every bar, every corner, meet everybody, call everybody, talk to everybody, and you want to be loved. Can you believe a human being, full-fledged, alive, who cannot trust and compute a conversation? Life is a challenge to bring duality into oneness for you. That's the purpose of life. Oneness. I am one. Just remember that word. I am one. God is one. Everybody is one. Give one's oneness to one. You will never hurt a person. But you don't want anybody to be one. You want to be everybody either under or over, or on the left or on the right. That's very aggravating to you in the long run. Criteria of spirituality is that be the light. And you are light, every person shall be delightful to you. Light is a very attractive, rhythmical creativity God created to get rid of the fearlessness. There's no fear. The fearlessness comes to you only when you are in light. In darkness, you always are afraid. You may fall, you may trip, you may this happen, that happen. Unfortunately, there are certain things such as aging. Aging is a very fearful thing. People cannot handle it. Childhood by innocence, youth by hard work and achievement, and old age you cannot live by innocence or by achievement. My apologies. Old age only you can live by wisdom. Sharp wisdom. Otherwise, old age will be very miserable. With money, 44 is the limit. After that, money doesn't work. Your wisdom will work. Earth becomes unattractive after 44. Double cup of prayer, they call the numerical number 44. 45 is called the balance. 66, you cannot… give me a one person 66 who has no double power of prayer and can live happily. 77, elevated. 88, who knows the infinity. 99, who God blesses all the way. $33, half devil, half divine, double size, okay. 22, longing, what, get. 11, me, double me, I, double I. You talk to a 11-year-old kid, I, everything is I, there's nothing. 2, longing, double longing, 22. 33, half devil, half divine, double size. May I not? Yes, I will. No, I can't say it. No, I have to talk. Those guys confused. They must be in their 30s. Moment you touch 44, if prayer is your axle, you live. Otherwise you start going yucky. 55, if you are doubly balanced, wisdom, sharp wisdom, you are okay. If not a good news. These are numericals. 1 is he, 2 is longing, 3 is half devil, half divine, 4 is cup of prayer, 5 is half of balance, 6 is man in prayer, 7 platform levitation, 8 is the infinity, 9 God in blessing, 0 is the it. So what do you want to do? On every step of life you are told what to do. The problem is senility. Medical senility I'm not discussing. Human senility I am expert. Person after 33 starts losing ground and becoming senile. Juice is not that good as it used to be. 44, we call it kind of person becomes like a indifferent, little lazy. It's a senility. Attentiveness is not there. Either a person is too much into work or too much into not work. It's a very funny thing. Normally between 40 and 44, you will see people change their career. They totally go upside down. They change their relationship. God, it's called shuffling period. Those 4 years are something you can't even touch. And mind you, there is no reason for it. 55, you will not meet people more scared than at 55. And a man at 55 you can't handle. Either he's very scared and out of balance, or he's so balanced that you can shake him. If you cannot shake him, you can't get your way, you are very upset. And if he's very shaky, he's so far away from you, you can't catch him. So both ways a tragedy. Meet somebody who's 66 and above. Either he's very lofty person or extremely earthy. Either he has reach and handle of prayer is with him or absolutely not. 77 people are elevated or you will find them just dirt. 88, you can't even touch them. Either they are in the heavens or at the center of the earth, bottom. 99, you will meet people with glowing, beautiful faces, or you don't want to look at them. And the exceptional cases which cross 99 must be eating yogurt and sourdough bread and drinking a water which has all the minerals. Others don't survive. Los Angeles water doesn't survive you. Los Angeles doesn't need a church in every block, it needs a hospital in every block. God bless the smog. Can you believe a part of the country where beaches are smoggy? We produce the best peaches in California, but peaches do not grow on beaches. It's not very sweet. But however, tonight we are going to work with our Shashara. That's our subject from last few days. And I like to participate with you, and if you want to participate with me, fine. We call it Shashara Kala. You know this Mercury finger? Watch this. This exercise is very funny. That's all you have to do. 3 fingers, open them and close them. You have never done that before, I know. Yeah? Have you done it before? This is how you do it. Simple. Pull 3 in, out, 3 in, put a tape. Ah. 3 fingers straight, close in and close open. This will give you brain a new look. It is called, what do you call, you paid $86 for it, what do they call it? Now when you send the car in, tune up. One under charge, major tune up, $86. It was advertised. Pinky, 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 Mercury finger. Just like that. The beat is perfect, it's a heartbeat. Close and open. Try the ancient way, future will become bright. are stimulating knowledge, patience, and life. Index finger, Saturn finger, and Sun finger. Mercury finger you are holding. So there you are communicating with your entire system by doing that. Try it well. meditate. Inhale deep, deep. Hold on. Let it go. Inhale deep. Hold. Let it go. Inhale deep. Deep. Hold it tight. Let it go. Please fold your hands like this, like this. Sit in balance and breathe through the mouth. You got to do it to cover the energy, otherwise you can't go. Breathe powerfully. Now inhale deep and now hold it. Hold it tight. Just 1 minute. No, not. We already started at 15 seconds, so 45 seconds, that's all it is. Don't should do cook, cook, cook. "15 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Let it go. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the peace be your virtue. May peace be your property. May peace be your player. May you bring peace whom you meet, who you talk to, who you live with. May you bring peace to the person you hate, your enemy. May your friend enjoy your peaceful disposition, and may your enemies enjoy your peaceful opposition. May this world be based on one word, peace. As God has shredded Himself into all souls, and piece by piece we get together into that beautiful word of itself, may in our heart we pray this day for the word peace. Satnam.